Mr. President, I declare the 2018 spring commencement of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University officially open. Let the ceremonies begin.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2018 Spring Commencement Ceremony of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. We are here to celebrate the educational achievements of this class. This graduating class is joining more than 75,000 alumni across the state, the nation, and the world. Please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Alexis Newton, accompanied by Edwin Montpremier, followed by the meditation by Reverend Larry Hunt, pastor of New Salem Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I would like to ask everyone to please pause for a few moments of silence to remember the life of Dr. Claude Ashley, a professor in the School of Business and Industry who passed suddenly on Wednesday. He dedicated 31 years of service to FAMU. We will miss him. Dear God, we thank you for this privilege to witness another commencement ceremony here at FAMU. We ask blessings and thanks to all of our graduates who have qualified and will receive various degrees. Not only do we ask thanks and praise to the graduates, we also ask blessing and thanks for the village that hope participate in the academic achievement of these graduates. Bless this ceremony, we pray. Amen.
Please join me in giving a warm welcome to FAMU Board of Trustee member, Ms. Nicole Washington, who serves as a state policy consultant for Lumina Foundation. Trustee Washington.
Greetings. Graduates, welcome to the highest point in your career on the highest of 7 hills. We are so proud of you, the people you have become over the years here at the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, and more importantly, the people you aspire to be when you walk across the stage and out the door this evening. Family, friends, neighbors, uncles, welcome or welcome back to the FAMULI. This is a very special day indeed. I encourage you to stay present, take it all in, thank all of the people, the faculty, the family who have supported you along the way. Take a lot of pictures and enjoy this day because it'll be over before you know it, but the memories will last forever. Welcome.
Thank you, Trustee Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct honor of introducing your commencement speaker this evening. Our speaker is Mr. Chandron Thomas, President, let me repeat that, President of Northern Trust Asset Management and a trailblazer in the financial services and asset management industries. His responsibilities include developing long-term strategy, executing operational plans, cultivating client relationships, managing vendor relationships, and developing talented professionals. He also shares his time and talents as a mentor to budding financial executives around the world. Prior to joining Northern Trust, he served as a vice president at Goldman Sachs. In 2011, Black Enterprise identified him as one of the 75 most powerful blacks on Wall Street. Friends say Chandron's gift of discernment and mediation date back to his college days here at FAMU. He has always been fair and was a brilliant student and a problem solver. He pledged Beta Nu chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated at FAMU 25 years ago. We did not plan it this way, but another distinguished alumnus who pledged with Chandron, Rob Hardy, will be speaking at the morning and afternoon commencement ceremonies tomorrow. So as you can see, something very special was happening here on the Hill 25 years ago. We're grateful to Chandron for giving back to FAMU financially and for serving on the FAMU Foundation Board of Directors from 2009 until 2016. And when I say giving back financially, Chandron's pledged when he left our Board of Directors a donation of $100,000, and he's pretty much done with that. He serves as a board member and elder at his local church and enjoys spending time with his wife and 2 sons. He is a global citizen who arranges annual trips abroad for college friends and their wives. He could be in Switzerland, St. Bart's, Italy, or South Africa on any given day. But today, we're excited about the fact that he has chose to come home to the Hill and share his wisdom with you. Chandron received a bachelor's degree in accounting from FAMU School of Business and Industry and a master's of business administration from the University of Chicago's Booth School of Business. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, please join me in a round of applause for our speaker this evening, Mr. Chandron Thomas.
First of all, let me say to President Robinson, the Board of Trustees, the Foundation Board, certainly all of the distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents, family, friends, and then most of all, the esteemed class of 2018. It is truly, truly my distinct privilege to address my fellow Rattlers this evening. In 1965, Fred Smith was a Yale University undergraduate student, and he wrote a term paper that ultimately led to the invention of a new industry that revolutionized the way companies do business. Now, he had a simple premise. This premise was that businesses needed to be more effective at transporting time-sensitive shipments around the country and around the globe. Now, 6 years later, this same enterprising young man, Mr. Smith, decided to pursue his idea, and the company that we know today as Federal Express was born. Now, as with many things, the early going wasn't easy. He had to avert bankruptcy on several occasions, but ultimately he was able to build the company into a renowned global brand. Now, as I was thinking about my time this evening, the inspiration for my address tonight does not relate to his ingenious business concept, but rather a very effective advertising strategy. For those who might remember, the company's first major ad campaign was actually launched in 1978. And it featured a very clever slogan. They had television commercials that followed, and it blazed this campaign on the minds of millions and millions of people. Now, it said in very simple yet profound terms, this slogan that expressed the way that the customers should feel about FedEx, when it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight. Now, each one of us has arrived here tonight at a distinct intersection, enabled by what might be suggested as a divine intervention. While our respective paths that brought us together are indeed unique, this great university is the common connection that binds us all. For over 130 years, FAMU has been building a special legacy of excellence with caring. So, this evening, I want to compel you that this intersection of our journeys, it is not mere happenstance. See, whether you're a current student, whether you're an alumnus, a soon-to-be alumnus, and a loved one of one of the aforementioned, this stopover was time-stamped on your life's journey. As such, I want to speak briefly but leave you with this following theme. We absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. We absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. Now, I'm a rattler and I'm at home, so I need some people to speak back to me a little bit to know that you're awake, graduates, and I'm here at home. All right. So I'm going to try that one more time. Can somebody say absolutely? Can somebody say positively? Had to be here tonight. All right, now I feel like I'm at home. See, I want to provide some perspective regarding our intersecting paths. I want to conclude with some practical wisdom for you to apply during the rest of your journey. Now, specifically what I'm going to do 4 things. I'm going to talk about how I arrived here, number 1. I'm going to talk about how you arrived here, number 2. I'm going to talk about how we, the collective we, arrived here. And then finally, what I want to end with is what we must do now that we are here. First of all, how I arrived here. My journey began on the south side of Chicago. My father was a proud steelworker. My mother was a homemaker, and they together raised 4 children. See, for me, I came to know adversity early on in life. I can remember distinctly when the steel mill closed unexpectedly. And I can remember the financial hardship that brought to our family and so many others. But I was blessed, I was fortunate. I had loving parents who, while we didn't necessarily at that time have a lot of material wealth, they were rich in spiritual wealth. See, they instilled in me qualities of tenacity, ingenuity, and an unwavering faith. See, their living testimony let me know that I absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. See, I was an adolescent who was intellectually curious. I loved reading and writing, and I was fortunate enough to attend a magnet school that was known for academic excellence. But what happens sometimes when you're that kid, sometimes you're picked on. Some people looked at me, and because I was focused on my studies, they labeled me a nerd. Somebody here knows what I'm talking about. Others, they called me a square because I didn't cut class or get high. But you know, I learned I didn't hold those things against them because they didn't really appreciate my mission or my journey. They didn't recognize what I know today, that I absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. See, I grew up in the inner city, and I had to deal with all the inner city stripes. And I remember in my final year of high school being less than 2 blocks from my house, and a young man who seemed like he was not much older than me pulled a gun on me. He took everything I had, all my possessions, the coat off of my back. And when I think about a moment like that, no less than 2 blocks from my house, looking down the barrel of a gun, I realize the divine grace that covers my life, because somebody above knew that I absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. See, as I went on, there was never a doubt in my mind. No one in my entire extended family had went away to attend a 4-year university, but I knew that I would. So the only question in my mind was, which school would I attend? And as fate would have it, Chicago was one of FAMU's largest recruiting markets outside of the state of Florida. See, FAMU somehow had the divine wisdom to even establish a feeder program at the high school that I attended. And so it was at a time that I learned about the groundbreaking business program that had been developed by the late Dr. Sybil Mobley. It was at that time that I was able to personally meet then President Fred Humphreys. Now, this might surprise some people, but at that time I knew very little about historically black colleges and universities before applying to FAMU. But you know, I ultimately chose FAMU over many prominent universities. See, I absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. See, when I got here, it didn't mean that everything about my journey was easy. See, getting here is just part of that process. The first way I got here, my longest trip outside of the state of Illinois, only the second time I had been outside of the state in my entire life, was a 24-hour bus ride on the Greyhound. Anybody know what I'm talking about? See, some of you all, maybe your story was you arrived here in style. I like to tell people I got here by any means necessary. See, FAMU was part of my destiny, the unique heritage, the culture of caring, the breadth of programs, the academic rigor provided an atmosphere where I could flourish. I played intramural sports. I participated in student government. You heard earlier, I was even introduced to Greek letter fraternities. I pledged. I thought I heard somebody say, "Oh, 6." All right, I'm not hearing things. See, I developed lifelong friendships. Most notably, I met my future wife at a small nearby college you guys might have heard of, Florida State University. Now, just so nobody gets it twisted, see that beautiful, proud Seminole over there? She is arguably the single most important reason that I absolutely, positively had to be here. See, though I had a formative experience here on this 7 of highest hills at FAMU, we also know that college days swiftly pass. But you know what, Dr. Robinson? Life does get better. See, based on the foundation that was built here, I've had so many incredible experiences in life. I've started businesses, I've written books, I've traveled the world. You know, I went from struggling through the course of a year to manage my $1,000 stipend and make that stretch, to today, I have the privilege of being entrusted with leading a business that manages $1 trillion for investors all over the globe. My union with that Seminole I told you about has produced 2 wonderful teenage boys who are budding potential FAMU students. And hopefully some of these things help you appreciate a little bit about my journey. See, what I realize is FAMU has been good to me. God continues to bless me. So that means, see, when I speak or I hear the chorus, when I sing, FAMU, FAMU, I love thee. See, for me, it resonates in my heart and in my soul. And because of all those things, I know that I absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. Now, it's not just about how I arrived here, but I want to talk a little bit about how you arrived here, this magnificent graduating class of 2018. See, maybe your story or your journey is similar to mine. You're a first-generation college student. Better still, you're the first student in your extended family to go away to college and earn your degree. See, your entire community supports you and they're proud of you. They've faithfully supported you throughout your life and every step along the way. Some of them are even here today to commemorate this milestone in your life. And there are so many more back home that are celebrating your achievement. See, those people in your life knew you absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. See, maybe there's someone else here, you come from a so-called broken home, or you were in a single-parent household. You decided, though your initial circumstances were difficult, they would not define you or limit your potential. You excelled at academics. Your pursuit of excellence opened doors and new opportunities. See, today represents an important step on your journey, and your future today couldn't look brighter. See, you absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. Maybe you were that person that was deemed an average student. See, for you, books never seemed to come that easy. Maybe you played sports while you were in high school, but you didn't quite get chosen to make it to that next level. But you know what you did? You came and you worked your way through college. You balanced odd jobs alongside your coursework. Maybe it took a little bit longer. Maybe you won't receive all the highest honors here this evening. But see, when you look and you step back, your course, your distance traveled is so much longer and so much richer than others. See, the truth is, nothing about you is average. It never was. You absolutely, positively had to be here tonight. There's another person here. Maybe you're a legacy. You're among the third generation of people in your family to attend FAMU. Your parents met at FAMU. Your grandmother, the matriarch of the family, attended FAMU and was employed at FAMU. You were wearing orange and green before you could even distinguish the two colors. See, this is a special day for you and your extended family because FAMU, it's in your lineage, it's in your blood. See, there were those that were looking over you from the day that you were born, and they absolutely, positively knew you had to be here tonight. See, what I want to say to you is, however you arrived here, whatever your circumstances that contributed to you being here, they were all a means to an all-important end. See, what matters most is that you're here tonight. See, there was a prolific MC and a poet. Maybe some of you have heard of him. His name is Rakim, and he might have captured my sentiment best when he declared, "It ain't where you're from, what? It's where you're at." See, he understood that we all needed to be here tonight. There's a third part of this discussion, how we all arrived here. And see, we have a shared journey. Because again, over 130 years ago, with just 2 instructors and 15 students, a small single building, the State Normal College for Colored Students was established. And as we move through histories, we go through the 1890s when we officially became Florida Agricultural and Mechanical College. We moved to 1910 when it was the first time that people sat and were conferred degrees in a ceremony probably a little bit smaller than this. We go to 1953 and Florida A&M University. We became Florida A&M University. See, if you think about the growth from that single building, those 2 professors, those 15 students, to today, 54 bachelor's degrees, 33 master's and professional degrees, 12 doctoral programs,
156 buildings spread over 422 acres just on our main campus. See, we, the collective we, have come a mighty long way. The other thing I realize is while we have this treasured heritage of a historically black college and university, we enroll an amazing cross-section of diverse people from countries around the world like India and Egypt and Trinidad and in the Netherlands and China and Brazil and Jamaica and the Bahamas. See, this mission, this creed, this excellence with caring, it actually extends to people of all colors, and our mission knows no ethnic, cultural, or geographic boundaries. And why would you say we take this trip down memory lane? It's because the path of purpose, pride, and persistence, this is not simply FAMU's journey, it's our shared journey. See, our journey is made possible because of those who came before us. We honor their legacy when we come across this stage, when we're conferred our degrees. Now, by the way, please don't embarrass your kinfolk by whatever you've planned tonight. See, there are trailblazers who came before us. They are part of the collective we, and they knew that we absolutely, positively needed to be here tonight. So, the fourth and final thing, what must we do now that we are here? What must we do now that we are here? I want to leave you with a handful of things, 5 things to be specific, 5 simple words. And especially, I want to exhort this graduating class of 2018. You need to learn, you need to seek, you need to give, you need to love, and you need to serve. You need to learn, you need to seek, you need to give, you need to love, you need to serve. Learn. Class of 2018, you haven't finished learning. In fact, you've just begun. A commencement, the very word means a beginning, a start. So I want to implore you to learn something new every day. Remain intellectually curious. That means to seek knowledge and be open to different perspectives. You need to read like your life depended on it, because in some ways it actually does. You need to remain teachable, because there is indeed great wisdom in a multitude of counselors. The second thing you need to do is to seek. See, when it comes to work, you're going to leave here and you're going to pursue different professions, but what I want to encourage you to do is to find your vocation and not just an occupation. See, that's something that's very important and something I'm really passionate about. I just completed a book that'll be released next year on discovering joy in work. See, you need to discover joy in your vocation or your work. You need to find fulfillment, which is the intersection between what you're passionate about and what you're proficient at and what you prepare for. This is the key to being fulfilled in your work. And so when you give your hands, your head, and your heart to what you do, that's when you'll truly find fulfillment. The third thing you need to do is give. Now, you may have heard the adage, give until it hurts. But what I want to say to you this evening is give until it doesn't hurt anymore. I want to encourage you to give until you just feel downright giddy about giving. Don't give in order to receive. Give to those that have neither the means nor the inclination to give to you in return. All of you have truly been blessed with an opportunity set that, listen, not millions, but billions of people the world over will never see. And so your future blessings are a function of what you give and not what you get. And by the way, while you're giving, be sure to make sure you donate to FAMU. We've got a campaign going on right now, and FAMU is rising. And if we want to keep FAMU rising, if we want to keep building this great university in perpetuity, we've got to have a heart to give. And so I think there's a campaign going on where you can even text right now and even win something. Now, don't let winning that car be the only reason you do it, but believe in the joy and the responsibility that comes from giving. The fourth thing is to love. And I really do mean love, and I mean love people. I mean really, really love people. Love people because people are created in the image of the Almighty God. And we express our faith and our devotion through the love that we show for others. And now listen here. If you don't believe in God, my counsel to you remains the same, because you arguably have even more reason to love people because they're the closest beings to God you will ever meet. The final exhortation is to do this. It is to serve. It is to serve. See, there was a wise teacher who lived many years ago, and that teacher penned a letter to a group of former students. Now, that teacher, like most instructors, was a little bit verbose, but the teacher was full of wisdom. And if you read the letter that he wrote, what was prominent in the letter is this thought about service. This teacher described service as being important, something that we actually owe to God and owe to humanity. The teacher described being a servant like being a living sacrifice. It's interesting, in this self-centered culture that we have, some people think it's even ridiculous to really position ourselves such that we can be of service to others. Now, in my life, I've learned a lot, and as my position has changed, I've not only gotten a little older, but a little wiser. 23 years ago, I sat in the very same place that you all sit. And I was listening to the commencement address then of Cecil Murray. I never imagined I would have the privilege to serve in the same capacity. But standing here today, being so proud to be part of this Rattler family, being so excited to see what the future holds for all of you, I reflect and I say, God has been so good to me. FAMU has been so good to me. I have been afforded a measure of grace that I could never possibly merit or repay. Serving humanity with my whole self is indeed my reasonable service. Serving humanity with your whole self is indeed your reasonable service. Providing excellence with caring should define your journey. Now, if you allow learning, seeking, giving, loving, and serving to be the actions that define your life journey, I am confident that your best is truly yet to come. Now, as for me and this stop on my journey, I have to say, I'm absolutely, positively honored that I was able to be here tonight and to be here with all of you. I want to say God bless you all. God bless the class of 2018, and God bless FAMU. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Thomas. Please join me in another FAMU round of applause for your commencement speaker for 2018. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have some special recognitions. At first, I want to begin by presenting the President's Award to Chandron Thomas, the President of Northern Trust Asset Management, for serving as our 2018 Spring Commitment Speaker, presented to him on this 4th day of May, 2018. Will Keith and Herschel Durham please come forward? This evening, Florida A&M University pays tribute to the Durham family, who graduates the fourth member of their family from FAMU. Patricia Durham Moy is a 2012 Bachelor of Science in Business Administration graduate. Ivy Durham Grant is a 2013 Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design graduate. Keith Durham Jr. is a 2015 Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies graduate. And this evening, Paige Durham will receive her bachelor's degree in healthcare management. I now present to them a plaque which reads, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University President's Award, presented to Keith and Herschel Durham for the inspiration and motivation you gave your children in their quest for educational accomplishments while instilling in them the high qualities that culminated in 4 graduating from Florida A&M University. Presented to you on this 4th day of May, 2018. Please join me in a round of applause. Now, will Deja Sawyer please come forward? Hello, how are you? This evening, I present Deja Sawyer with a plaque that reads as follows. The President's Leadership Award, presented to Deja Sawyer for serving as Student Government Association Vice President for 2018. Presented on this 4th day of May, 2018. Please join me in a round of applause.
Sorry, it took so long. Which way do I go?
Either way, whichever way. I would like for Mr. Terry Jefferson, FAMU football captain, to please stand and be recognized. There you are. This evening, Terry is celebrating a special milestone. He will be receiving his degree in health, physical education, and fitness in just 3 years. Now, if you're going to violate the finish in 4 rule, 3 is fine, okay? 3 years. This is a significant accomplishment because Terry not only excelled or exceeded our expectations for our undergraduates to complete in 4 years, but he was also named the MEAC Commissioner's All-Academic Team and the All-MEAC Team as well. Congratulations, Terry. Thank you. Please be seated. Our students continue to defy the odds. Markello Spivey, an MBA candidate, was told as a child that he had a learning disability and should not pursue higher education, but instead to take up a trade. However, he earned his associate's degree at Florida State College in Jacksonville in 2014 and a bachelor's degree from FAMU in 2016. Today, he will receive his master's degree from the School of Business and Industry. And he won't stop there. In the fall, Markello will attend the Thurgood Marshall School of Law. Indeed, he has showcased the resilience of a Rattler. Markello, please stand and be recognized. Tonight also represents a special moment in the history of our international program. Sharon Sasson, a candidate for the Master's of Occupational Therapy degree, will be among FAMU's first graduates from Israel. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Every FAMU graduate has at least one reason to give back to the university that has provided them with so much more than just a college degree. FAMU is recognized as a place where students discover their potential, ignite their passions, and meet lifelong friends. But more importantly, FAMU is a place where students develop an appreciation for the importance of giving back. Many of our graduates today are adorning beautiful medallions with their regalia. It is the first time that some of them have contributed as alumni donors to Florida A&M University. We applaud their participation and willingness to give back to the institution that has given so much to them. So at this time, will all donor participants in the 2018 graduating class please stand and be recognized? Please join me in a round of applause for FAMU's newest donors. Thank you very much. And please be seated. Now, will all honor graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Congratulations on your accomplishments and outstanding work. Thank you for demonstrating excellence with caring. Please be seated. Will all candidates who are veterans of our armed forces please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your sacrifice and service, and congratulations on reaching another milestone in your careers. Thank you, and please be seated. It is with pleasure that I now introduce our platform guests. Please hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. First of all, the members of the Florida A&M Board of Trustees who are in attendance. You heard from Trustee Nicole Washington earlier. We also have the Vice Chair of our board, Trustee Kimberly Moore, and the President of the Faculty Senate at FAMU, as well as the Trustee, Dr. Betty Grable. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask all FAMU senior administrators who are sitting on the stage to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to this great institution. It is now my pleasure to recognize some of our distinguished guests who are joining us today. We have in the audience the 11th President of Florida A&M University, Dr. Amara Mangum. Would you please stand and be recognized? I would also like to officially recognize Mrs. Lantania Thomas, the wife of our speaker, Chandron Thomas. Would you please stand and be recognized? She may have gone to Florida State, but she knows what color to wear when she comes over here. I would also like to recognize my wife of 33 years, Ms. Sharon Robinson. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to present to you Mr. Rodney Wright, our interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, to begin degree conferrals. Provost Wright.
Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the colleges and schools within the university of presenting the following academic deans who will in turn present their candidates for degrees. The first academic dean is Dr. Robert Taylor, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences.
Will all candidates graduating in the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences of presenting these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Science with concentration in Animal Science, Pre-Veterinary Medicine, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Science with concentration in Entomology and Structural Pest Control, Bachelor of Science in Food Science, and Bachelor of Science in Biological Systems Engineering. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Patricia Green Powell, Interim Dean of the College of Education.
Will all candidates graduating in the College of Education please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education in presenting these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in English Education, Bachelor of Science in Health, Physical Education, Fitness, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics Education, and Bachelor of Science in Social Sciences Education History. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Cynthia Hughes Harris, Dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Allied Health Sciences please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Allied Health Sciences of presenting these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Cardiopulmonary Science, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Management, Bachelor of Science in Health Informatics and Information Management, Bachelor of Science in Health Science with concentration in Pre-Occupational Therapy, and Bachelor of Science in Health Science with concentration in Pre-Physical Therapy. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Hudson Wakama, Interim Dean of the School of Business and Industry.
Will all the candidates graduating in the School of Business and Industry please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Business and Industry to present these candidates for degrees Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with concentration in Facilities Management, Bachelor of Science in Economics with minor in Business. You may be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Deanna Ziegler, Interim Dean of the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication of presenting these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Journalism, and Bachelor of Science in Public Relations. Please be seated.
Will all candidates for baccalaureate degrees in all colleges and schools please stand? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the colleges and schools of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you bachelor's degrees as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. Congratulations. Please move your tassels. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present again Dr. Cynthia Hughes Harris, Dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences.
Will all candidates graduating with the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Allied Health Sciences, of presenting these candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the School of Allied Health Sciences and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by each other. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. David Jackson, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidates for master's degrees.
Will all candidates graduating with master's degrees from all colleges and schools within the university please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty and the deans of the colleges and schools of presenting these candidates for master's degrees as shown in the program.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the respective colleges and schools of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you master's degrees as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by each other. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present again Dr. David Jackson, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will all candidates receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree and your major professors please come forward?
Dr. Rosetta Bobo. Dissertation title, Administrator and Teacher Perceptions Regarding Educational Effectiveness in Public Alternative Programs in Florida. Congratulations. Dr. Pamela Gail McQuinton Thompson. Dissertation title, The Effects of the Implementation of Career and Professional Education Act on High School Graduation Rates in Florida. Congratulations. And Dr. Alvin Alarino Davis. Dissertation title, An Analysis of Florida Schools' Socioeconomic, Ethnographic, and Migrant Status Effect on the State's Covariate Adjusted Linear Regression, Value-Added Model, and Teacher Evaluation Systems and their impact on state policy. Congratulations.
Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of presenting these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by your major professor. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will all graduates receiving bachelor's degrees please stand and proceed to the rostrum as directed by the marshals to receive your diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates. The College of Agriculture and Food Sciences. Ariel Kent, summa cum laude. Tashani Tashiko Brown, magna cum laude. Kimani Akimba Fleming. Addison Johnson. Taishiana Liasia Cook, cum laude. Ryan M. Tellis. Raven Sierra Mims. Shakara Nashe Heron. Cassidy Brianna Sharp, magna cum laude. Ornella Helene Hare, magna cum laude. Michelle Vern Driver. Booney Champa, magna cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. The College of Education. Jonathan Spicer, cum laude. Courtney Lanier Cador. Cameron Michael Kerr. Kadeem Brown. DeWitt Taman Hughes IV. Stephen Roberts Jr. Isaiah Joseph McFadden. Terry Leonard Jefferson Jr., magna cum laude. Jonathan Octavius Martin Gillum, magna cum laude. Devin Thomas Mitchell, magna cum laude. Adrian Harmon, summa cum laude. Jaterica Alexis Conley, summa cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. The School of Business and Industry. Olivia Lee Hines, cum laude. David Foster Holmes Jr., magna cum laude. Tamra Elhuden, magna cum laude. Mahanet Darwish. Simone Lachelle Nisbet. Deja D. Sawyer, cum laude. Brianna Rashay Granberry, summa cum laude. Jamili Malik Lewis Smith, magna cum laude. Derek C. Austin II. Perian Hopkinson. Cameron B. Green, summa cum laude. Michaela Kamani Bethel. Coy Yvette Wilson. Kadeen Desmond Johnson. Sherlisa Julian Shoford, cum laude. Natasha Jugger, magna cum laude. Lachey Denise Pierce. Chelsea Denise Lane. Daryl Michelle Lawrence, cum laude. Alan Patrick Pettigrew Jr. Charnay Morris, cum laude. Dominique Chanel Lynch, cum laude. Shelby Meir. Kana Novella King, cum laude. Cynthia Annalise, magna cum laude. Jasmine C. Fowler, cum laude. Brighton Legree. Joseph Lay, cum laude. Colisha Shelton. Trevine LaWayne Scott. Ronald A. Rickey. Brandon Elliott Skinner. Melton Barnes Jr., summa cum laude. Marcus Allen Gilliard, cum laude. Akira Renee Rahid Muhammad, summa cum laude. Adiva Monet Rahid Muhammad, cum laude. Eric Kajay Lockwood, cum laude. Shantae Zia Howard. Jamel Rashad Boo, cum laude. Ashley Leandra Walker. Thaddeus Gaius Watkins, cum laude. Ebony Renee Martin, cum laude. Yana Alexis Davis. Levon Taylor Rhodes, cum laude. Kelvin D. McBride. Jacob Daniel Rios, cum laude. Kari Climbs, summa cum laude. Imani Kajai Jennings, summa cum laude. Yasmir Shade Wiggum, magna cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. The School of Journalism and Graphic Communication. Alexis Shade Brassfield. Jamila Charmaine Colson, summa cum laude. Kiara Buckner, summa cum laude. Michelle Cobb, cum laude. Aaliyah Austin, magna cum laude. Brianna Harmon, magna cum laude. Ashley Nicole Jackson. Matthew M. Bell. Lauren Vanessa Coleman, cum laude. Akila Aliyah Wanya Wilkerson, magna cum laude. Bria Danielle Hollingsworth, summa cum laude. Kaya Michelle Lewis, magna cum laude. Kayla Nicole Parker, summa cum laude. Angelicia Camille Bruton, summa cum laude. Ashley Michelle Flete, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Harold. Kiara Alexis Whitehead, magna cum laude. Kijana Lamar King. Javon Matthew Cohen, cum laude. Troy Christopher Townsend, summa cum laude. Taisha E. Gent, magna cum laude. Destiny Lee Adrian Webster. Chelsea Monita Brown, magna cum laude. DeMarcus Anthony Snipes. Cedrell Chauye Mitchell, magna cum laude. Darrell Oren Darby. James Foster, magna cum laude. Nadia Naomi Holloway, cum laude. Kenneth Carlton Boone Jr. Tyrus V. Clark. Nicholas Atcherson. Christina Marie Hunter, cum laude. Daria Laycock. Brianna Hicks. Kenesha Tiana Weaver, cum laude. Joanne Charisma, magna cum laude. Catherine Louise Brinkley Broomfield, magna cum laude. Akila Janmi Smith, magna cum laude. Nadia Sharice Felder, magna cum laude. Ebony Michelle Walker, cum laude. Carly Watson, magna cum laude. Lyric Marnisha Matier. Blair Alexandra Bishop. LaRonda Celestin, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Ward. Ebony Essence Ivy, magna cum laude. Maritza Bannerman. Alexis Lockhart. Jamal Whitehead. Silent Marie James. Zoe Desiree Powell. Jonathan Shamari Johnson, magna cum laude. Joaquin L. Timmons. Thaddeus Gaius Watkins, cum laude. Vardis Nathira Gaines, magna cum laude. Tony Brown. Markeith Cromartie, cum laude. Jordan Nix. Anthony Rico Cole. Dennis Mario Bolin. Congratulations, graduates, the School of Allied Health Sciences. Terriana Monique Myhan. Priscilla Elise Cole, cum laude. Sanji Brittany Tasha Simmons. Alanis Journey Stevens, cum laude. Emma Seifront. Kehinde O. Idowu. Pajiria Jamisha Littles. Nancy Lordfields. Naya Janae Underwood. Aaliyah Mary Mans, cum laude. Crystal Monique Thomas, magna cum laude. Imani Dominique Johnson, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Elaine Davis, cum laude. Desiana Bell. Janelle Z. James, cum laude. Marina Monet Taylor. Zaina Shanae Bryant. Sasha Imani Hobson. Terrence Tyrant Wims Miller. Anari Danita Porty. Erica Lacole Willis, summa cum laude. Jakiria Wilborn, cum laude. Kiriana LaShonda Brailsworth. Nathaniel Williams. Jadea Nicole Gray, cum laude. Urban Tyrone Guthrie III, magna cum laude. Naila O'Brien. Janae Ruth McGilvery. Dawn Elante King, magna cum laude. Kenyatta Andrea Dudley, cum laude. Takiria Aaliyah Lewis, magna cum laude. Laquana Lachey Givens, cum laude. Vonette Toussaint. Tatiana Diane Sadiq, magna cum laude. Jakivia Settles, magna cum laude. Sharice Danielle Nimmons, cum laude. Raina Sydney Wright, cum laude. Erica Rochelle Millen, cum laude. Unique Janae Brown, magna cum laude. Maya D. Ward, magna cum laude. Laterica Nicole Shoemate, magna cum laude. Trinicia Dion Smith, cum laude. Milan Joseph, magna cum laude. Arnell Danielle Copeland, cum laude. Paige A. Durham, summa cum laude. Esther Verdure, summa cum laude. Thesia Q. Pope, cum laude. Erica Almaz Wallace, cum laude. Shauna Sherelle Smith, cum laude. Chandra Latrice Perry, summa cum laude. Brianna Danielle Martin, cum laude. Shamirda Lamore, summa cum laude. Raven Sonora Curtin, summa cum laude. Jonathan Bryant Sanko, cum laude. Yvonne Chantrell Graham, summa cum laude. Iman Arlene Banks Tillman. Asia Nicole Williams, cum laude. Regia Janice Wyndham, magna cum laude. Latoya Faye Griffin, magna cum laude. Tasha Marie Brown, cum laude. Ayesha Shakole Plummer, cum laude. Jade Monique Clark, magna cum laude. Tira Danielle Cox. Larissa Nicole Jones. Dylan Hugh Noel. Demetrius Simon Jones. Wheelie Altona. Dowdy Duplord, cum laude. Ia Desmarates, magna cum laude. Corinne Gardner. Tynesha Laquan Arnold, cum laude. Candace Brown. Krishara Katie, cum laude. Aaliyah Nichelle Parson, summa cum laude. Keldrick Marshawn Woodard. Shabria Shante Hill. Maya Janine Walker. Alimat Zadia Amranaik Kalani, cum laude. Tosin Youssef.
Will graduates receiving the Doctor of Physical Therapy, Master's, and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please stand and proceed to the rostrum as directed by the marshals to receive your diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates. The School of Graduate Studies and Research. Dr. Jolie Johnson Carpenter. Dr. Kaylee Michelle Huffines. Dr. Kayla Michelle Lee. Dr. Candace Antoinette Johnson. Dr. India Shanae Kimbrough. Dr. Karika Shireen Eldridge. Dr. Alex Terrell Isom. Dr. Destiny Laurie Robinson. Dr. Naveen Alagami. Dr. Nkiru Alka. Dr. Angela Nkira Alka. Dr. Christopher Hugh Grant, Jr. Dr. Jaisha Yvonne Pena. Dr. Lisa Olivia Llewellyn. Dr. Mallory Paige Margaret Gillespie. Dr. Dominique Tull. Dr. Cody Higgins. Dr. Stephen Aaron Zakai. Dr. Brian Joseph Kimry. Dr. Kelsey Varney. Dr. Demetria Shante Floyd. Angela Michelle Blatch. Tracy N. Tyus. Centauria C. Riggins. Kelly Lachey Williams. Tiffany Nicole Neely. Destiny Monique Cruz. Audrey Dolores Coachman. Amina Gomango. Azur Sharkia Herline Long. Kelly Mundell Donaldson. Yinzhang Lam. Shannon Dominique Clement. Justina Tangela Trimmings. Skykara Touche Wakely. Sean Lorenzo Curtis II. Andrew Frederick Thomas. Sharon A. Halton Arredondo. Jasmine Renee Alexander. Shakira Jessica Jenadu. Gabriella Jemima Luis. Gregory McNeely. Pranal Jajar. Jalui Nayak. Nia Camille Sylvester, summa cum laude. Ava K. Peterson. Mariah Marche Anita Brown. Lionel Vincent Williams. Anthony Quinn Siders II. Paige Trinice Jean, cum laude. Brittany Sherelle Courtney Smith, summa cum laude. Stacy Curtis Richardson. Marquilo Spivey V. Salam Boyd. Ulysses Douglas Foreman III. Travis D. Hicks II. Darius Leonard McQueen. Deidre Jocelyn Hilliard. Renee Jean Charles. Shakiria Lachey Wiggins. Brandon Brown. Samaya Akila Wilson. Brianna Janine Smith. Alicia Ivana Edwards. Monique Dion Burke. Anisha Darcel Lister. Sharon Sasson. Canary Patel. Natasia Dietrich. Sierra Renee Thompson. Ashley Chanel Pride. Kiara Ashley Morris. Patricia Nicole Ritter. Christine Maximos. Aaron Alana Soldier. Krista Renee Weaver. Emily Catherine Yale. Laquana Knight Smith. Ashley Renee Hartsfield. Sandy Ludi Mashad. Tiara Nicole Dale. Portia Williams. Kiara Lene Moyer. Jason Obadiah Chakarura. Jarius LaRon Lumpkin. Stephen Andrew Pitts. Jasmine Nicole Ardley. Brianna R. Vickers. Dr. Rosetta Bobo. Dr. Pamela Gail McQuinton Thompson. And Dr. Alvin Aureliano Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the graduate transcendence ceremony. This ceremony will be conducted by Dr. James Moran, the first Vice President of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association. Dr. Moran.
Will the members of the graduating class please stand? As you prepare to make the transition from student to alumnus, I want to impress upon you that for the past several years that you have been an integral part of the many exciting events that have taken place at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. You are now about to become a part of its history forever. You are among the privileged who have been nurtured in the spirit of many men and women who have passed this way and are rendering distinguished service to mankind because of the dedication of Florida A&M University to quality education. You have been trained by men and women who have passed on to you the very best that time and experience have given to them, and that you will do to remember their dedicated service. As a member of Florida A&M University National Alumni Association, do you solemnly promise to remember that you are the recipient of a great and prestigious heritage, that you will strive with all your might and energy to provide yourself or to prove yourself worthy through service to mankind, and to support the programs of Florida A&M University and its association? Do you so promise? And your response should be, I do. As the authority vested in me as the first Vice President of the National Alumni Association of Florida A&M University, I pronounce that you have full membership in the association for 1 year with all the rights, privileges, and duties appertaining thereto. We encourage you to maintain your membership in the association by networking with the alumni in your respective communities across this great country that many of you will soon call home. We also invite you to join us for progress at the university in years ahead. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Thank you. Florida A&M University is known for its excellent faculty and staff. Caring, professionalism, and commitment among our faculty and staff are a source of pride for all of us. Graduates, please stand and join me for a well-deserved round of applause for our outstanding faculty and staff. Thank you. You may be seated. Indeed, this is a day to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, and it's also a day to remember and thank those who laid the foundation for the many accomplishments of our graduates. Many of you would not be seated here today were it not for someone else. That special someone who provided invaluable support in countless ways throughout your journey here on the Hill, walking and working alongside you so that you could reach today's important milestone. Whether you're from a long line of rattlers or you are the first in your family to earn a college degree, your parents and grandparents, your spouses and partners, and other family members and friends who have filled this arena have been the special someones who played the huge roles in your success. They are more than deserving of your gratitude. So graduates, please join me in a standing ovation to thank your family and friends for contributing to getting you to this point this evening. Thank you. Please be seated. I also ask everyone here to join me in a special round of applause for our faculty seated on either sides of you this evening, applauding them for their professionalism, their dedication, and commitment to you throughout your journey. Please join me in a round of applause for our faculty. Today, I offer to our latest FAMU graduates this challenge. Remember what it's like to stretch yourselves intellectually, to take on something truly difficult, bring it to successful completion, and seek new opportunities to learn and grow throughout your lives. Remember what it is like to be part of this unique community of education, discovery, creativity, and service, and seek to expand this commitment to the public good no matter what profession or course you have chosen to pursue or where in the world you find the place you call home. Lend your voices to the call for public support of higher education and of research as a way to contribute directly to a better future. Return to visit us often and many times in the future to find other ways to keep in touch and stay involved. Remember that the quality of education from preschool to post-professional education depends on all of us and is one of the world's greatest assets. Accept your responsibility as professionals and enjoy the successes that await you. But remain humble and grateful and aware of those who helped you along the way. All of us wish you well as you embark on what I hope will be lives of service to the benefit of people around the world. I am counting on each and every one of you, and I know that you will live up to this challenge and the challenges that lie ahead. Again, congratulations, graduates. We are all so very, very proud of you, the class of 2018. This is your special moment. This is your opportunity of a lifetime. Go forth and make your mark on the world. And wherever you go, and whatever you do, Rattlers, please take comfort in knowing that when the dark clouds get on the horizon, when thunder and lightning fill the sky, when fate is but a glint in the eye of a fallen rattler, and hopes of lost friends, when the sinew of the chest grow weary from those hard-charging linebackers, and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember that the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. Thank you. Please stand for the alma mater, after which Reverend Hunt will give the benediction. After the benediction, please be seated for the recessional of the stage party. Thank you.
Now unto him that is able to keep us from failing, we ask your continued blessing and direction as we go our separate ways. Amen.
Mr. President, I declare this 2018 commencement of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University officially closed.